Hello everybody and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons! Today, it's kinda late. Nothing new there though. It's Monday. I don't tend to try to rush for the morning price on a Monday. Because let's be real, even if we have an amazing price right now, I'm probably still not gonna sell right now. Because it's Monday. So, you know, later night episodes, those are always fine on Mondays. I should really go back to trying to record, you know, earlier in the day. In my defense, I didn't get up until like 2 p.m. today. So, which was namely because Frisk, my cat, decided at, you know, I'd fall asleep around 2. She decided at 4, it was time for me to get up, so woke me up. And I went back to sleep. Quick, stay as long as you'd like. Let's talk. My mom sent some fruit from home the other day. Thought I'd eaten enough for 2 lifetimes. Then the minute I opened the box and that smell hit me, so many memories, you know. I think I'll send her a pear basket. Gonna give my parents a taste of the local flavor. It's very fair. So yeah, at like 4, she woke me up. At 5, she woke me up. At 7, she woke me up. At 10, she woke me up. Every time I just went back to sleep. I should have gotten up around 10, but... What's Steven? Glad to see you. It's the latest. Let's make today our best day ever. Hey, my day's been pretty alright, though. Whoops. Sorry, Flurry. This is why I don't carry the bug net. Good evening to you. Don't you love an evening walk, Powderpuff? When it's not raining. Nice to see your smile. Having fun, Powderpuff? Aww. Nice to see your smile, too. Little three-face. Hello, Caroline. Good evening to you. Don't you love an evening walk, Squeak? One chat. About midway through Bugs of a Distant Shore. Such a great book. That's fair. I mean, we got fishing today, but, you know. Maybe I'll get a coelacanth. Or coelacanth, or whatever you decide to call it. Ancient fish. It feels weird. I finally gave in and paired my Pro Controller to the Switch 2. It feels weird using it now instead of the Joy-Cons. After having used the Joy-Cons for a couple days now. Like, this feels weird. It's a good weird, though. Like... I honestly kind of wish, though they would never allow for this, and I know it, I kind of wish I could pair my Wii U Pro Controller with the Switch. Because I just prefer that controller. Like, that was such a good design for a controller. And they just threw it away. Nintendo just threw it away. You could say they improved on it if you're some kind of weirdo who doesn't like weird controllers. So good. I think I've even got mine handy. Do I have it handy? Yes, I do. Like, I get it probably doesn't look that different, but, like, you can tell the differences. Like, the Wii U one is definitely not a normal, which is nice. I like this controller. Like, it feels so nice in the hand, and, like, even, like, the back design of it, like, it's so nice, and, like, you don't get that anymore. It's such a good controller, but there's no way you could pair this to the Switch. I'm pretty positive of that one. I don't even have the charging cable for it anymore, but I could use my Elgato's cable. I could charge it that way. I've done it before. I used to use this with my computer. It doesn't seem to work with Windows 11, though, so it's a little sad, but I still like it. Like, now holding this controller again, it just doesn't feel right. Like, Nintendo had such a winning design with the Wii U Pro Controller, but then the Wii U didn't sell well, so they're like, oh, everything about it must have been a failure. It's like, no, guys, no. Controller was great. Bring the controller back. Honestly, I would love to see, and this is one of those peripheral controllers that I would probably... I don't know how much I would pay for it, but I would probably pay for it, and pay more than a standard controller, to have a Switch controller that works like the Wii U gamepad, and then have games integrate potential gamepad, basically. I say that because, like, let's use Splatoon as an example. In the original Splatoon, the screen on the gamepad was your map. You didn't have to press a button and cover your screen to look at the map. You just had to glance at the gamepad. Which was so nice. Quite a few Wii U games, the gamepad stuff was optional, and it would be like ready access to your inventory or something. Like, you could, like, quick swap items in Wind Waker HD using the gamepad. You could play it with the controller and have the old experience of swapping things by opening the menu or putting it on. Or you could just quick swap. Like, it was such a nice thing and such a novel concept that even, like, quite often even the 3DS didn't do that stuff. Like, because they always had the gamepad there, so it's like, okay, well, let's actively use both screens for, you know, playing the game. And, like, that makes sense, but I liked when it was optional and not, you know, something you needed to have, but could add extra bits to a game. Honestly, if they would just allow you to connect your gamepad to the Switch and then have all that functionality, that'd be pretty cool, Nintendo. Let people who purchased Wii U's actually have a use for them past playing the few games that have yet to be transferred off of the Wii U. I will say, I'm glad to see that the Switch 2 is selling. Like, I don't know if it's gonna reach this whatever sales projections Nintendo wants for it. If they're expecting it to reach Switch levels, it's probably not going to. But I am glad it's selling, because I really didn't want it to encounter Wii U problems. And them naming it the Switch 2, that gave me bad feelings. And I'm still not happy with the name. Because now people are calling the original Switch the Switch 1. No, it's the Nintendo Switch, and then there's the Nintendo Switch 2. There is no 1. Ah. Yo, Nightshade, thanks for stopping by. Let's chat. I wasn't sure if it was worth it to own a deluxe washer. Wow, was I wrong. Mega wrong. I'm almost like best friends with my deluxe washer now. That is fair. I mean, you gotta keep those clothes stylish. I am mixed on the sheep in New Horizons. I do want to say that. Because, like, anyone who's never had a sheep villager before, or not watched my New Leaf series and saw Kurlos, sheep in the past... Wisp is in town. I'll help him. I'm gonna deal with everything else first, but we know where he is. Sheep used to wear scarves instead of clothes, because they're covered in wool. Why would they wear a shirt? They literally have a shirt on all the time thanks to their wool. So, like, it did mean that you'd never see them wearing an outfit. But that wasn't bad, because you could give them things that normally wouldn't look great, but because of the color schemes, turned into a really cool scarf. What's up, Steven? You're looking pumped, BLT. It's the latest. I know that look. You want to do patrol jogs with me, don't you? Anytime you want, BLT. Yes, Frisk, I know you're over there. No, I am not putting the curtain up, nor opening the window. It's raining. It's raining in real life, too. It's not just in the game. Alright, CJ's over here. Well, I'm going to the Able Sisters first. I'm gonna finish my daily stuff before I deal with CJ and then Wisp and, you know. Hey there, welcome to the Able Sisters, where we sell fashion lovingly made by Claw. Alright. What do you girls got today? I could be a hippie. Hey man, it's like far out. I can be a Mountie. Nah. Nah, I don't think so. A nice little open collar shirt. Mage's hat. Be a blue mage? I'd rather be, you know, white mage or a red mage. Pretty sure this will be red. Red mage. Nah, I won't be a mage. I like my little straw hat. Yeah, everything else here is fine. I'll take the shirt, though. I'll wear what I picked out. Yeah, I was also going to record a little earlier today, but, the tapestry hanging on the left wall over there, it belonged to our mother. Every time I look at it, I get this warm feeling inside. Like when she would hug me. Aww. I hug. But I got talking with someone in the 8-Bit Discord, and I've been talking with them for like 4 hours-ish. Probably more, actually. Actually, yeah, more than that. Like 6 hours, I think. And that's been really nice. I do find it funny how it's like, I literally went to other places around the internet trying to make friends, and it's like, all I really needed to do was just get talking with people more in the 8-Bit Discord, and I already feel like I've made friends with this person. Like, I mean, I felt like that before today, but like today kind of extra solidified it. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know if they see me as a friend, but... So, we're gonna have so many flowers to clean up tomorrow. I'm gonna have to give in and actually build, like, more yards. I want to do... I was gonna say I want to do one more around with bushes, but no, I think I want to do fencing for the remaining houses. We've got 3 houses left. And if I do them up with fencing, that will make almost a 50-50, I think. Actually, no, I think that will be 50-50. Wait, no, Flurry's house. We haven't done Flurry yet. So there's 4 left. So I need to do 1 more with bushes, then 3 with fencing. And that should give me 5 with fencing, 5 with... Wait, no. It wouldn't be 5. Oh, I'm gonna need to really count this, because we've got... Okay, we got Pinky, Caroline, Serrano, Gala... and Rhonda. Okay, so that's 5. Okay, all the remaining ones I should... I scared that bug away again? I wasn't even looking at the trees. I'm so bad at this. What am I doing? I've already found the money rock. I'm distracted. So yeah, I need to do the remaining ones up with fencing. That way I'll have 5 and 5. I also kind of want to, I don't know how many bushes there are, but I kind of want to see about, like, getting exactly, if I can, a different bush for each villager, so that they're all blooming at different times. I feel like that would be pretty neat. Okay, that's Carolina. Bump her around. Let's come see Rhonda. I'm still not sure how I'm feeling about Serrano. He's been kind of mean lately, so... not sure how I feel about that. Rhonda be making something. Sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now. What are you up to? I'm currently crafting a log bench, just to see how I do at it. DIY is a great way to learn by doing. Totally obsessed with it. Sure, I'll learn how to make a log bench. Thought I already knew how to make them, but I guess I don't. Pretty sure, isn't that just the recipe that's like... just a log? I need to see. Is it just a log? Okay, no, it is actually a thing. Okay. Food. I've not eaten much today. I really should. Rhonda looks so shocked at that. Rhonda, please. I don't eat much many days. But I really should get some food after I'm done recording here. Anyone keeping track, today is a day where I would normally be recording Undertale, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Because I got so distracted today, I could record it tonight, but I kind of want to wait and do it tomorrow so I don't feel rushed in my recording. Because I do get kind of loud when I'm doing it, so I don't really want to be recording it while people are trying to sleep, so... And like, I could do it immediately after this, but I'm kind of hungry, so... I want to eat. I don't know what I'm gonna eat, but I want to eat something. Supper was not the most filling of things. I also didn't even finish my supper yet. Like, it was basically some, like, barbecue chicken, but the barbecue sauce on it was not great. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't great. So, like, I should have done what I was thinking of doing, which was basically taking the fillet of, like, the chicken breast and cutting it in half and then putting it on bread, having it as a sandwich. Because then I could have had 2 sandwiches out of it, and that probably would have been better, because I would have had other things added to it, which would have made up for the kind of meh barbecue sauce. I also want to play more Mario Kart today. I haven't played that yet today at all. I've been just sitting in Phantasy Star most of the day. Basically working on leveling my my Braver up so that hopefully next stream I will have made it to my advanced job. I've got tomorrow to level. Well, today for you guys, tomorrow for me. I've got that to level up. I've got like 12 levels to go. I misremembered only having 8 earlier, but no, it's 12. Which basically means I need to rush advanced quests a lot. Oh hey, it's literally Rhonda's workbench. I kind of want to buy that. It's pretty cute. Alright, what are the price, my boys? 54. Alright. Alright, it's not a bad price for this early in the week. That indicates we're definitely having a spike later in the week, which is good. Spikes early in the week are always annoying. Okay, I think I'm gonna buy this, because it is pretty cute. A cute DIY. It's literally called a cute DIY table. I'll buy it. I mean, I'm not gonna, like... Well, I might place it down somewhere. I'm not gonna replace our outdoor DIY table with it. That's what I'm at. Like... Doesn't really seem worth it. Also, as a reminder, I'm not gonna be going to the Phototopia. I should have done that earlier in the month, and didn't. And I do feel bad that I didn't. Because, like, I should have shown that off, but... Hey, maybe at some point in the future. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. There is always a chance. Okay, let's put that away, put that away, that away, that, those, open this, put those away. There we go. Now let's go do some fishing, and then we're gonna go help Wisp. After we figure out what we're fishing up. Because that is an important thing to figure out, is what are we fishing up for CJ today? I also want to note... Wait, is Serrano thinking? No, he's inspecting a flower. I want to know, if I do end up having to cut today a bit short, I've been feeling a little under the weather today. There's Connor showing up again. Man, he shows up a lot. That looks weird. I miss the old notification. Alright, CJ, what do you got for me? Yeah, I've been feeling a little under the weather. I started getting a bit of a headache. I took some painkillers for it. But, yeah. I might need to cut the episode a little short. But I'm going to try to at least get CJ and Wisp. Alright, what do you got? 3 small fries. Alright. I do find it really funny how Nintendo does seem to realize that, like, live stream chats can be some of the most demanding. It's like all of the rules are basically designed by his chat. It's like, yeah, that scans. But, like, if they wanted to make it completely realistic, you know what they really should do? The rules only apply to male characters. Because, like, let's be real. If once a chat finds out someone's a girl, nah, they get easy time. It's just how chats work. Like, either that or, like, the rules are different, at least. And, like, the rules for female characters is easier. But then I would have, like, to do that, I would have it be basically like that, and then have, Flick actually have some rules, like have a challenge he gives you, and have him be easier on male characters and harder on female characters. Doesn't make the most sense, but, like, just to balance it out, because otherwise people would complain. I would just find it funny, but, you know. It's just how I am. Squid! It's off the hook. But, yeah, I did also, just because, like, there is a really good deal at the moment, but I should have stopped. I should have not been paying attention to that. Just fished with my ears. Whoops. Bumped the mic. There's a really good deal at the moment. I bought some AC, the premium currency in PSO2. So my my stream character now has a spare mag just sitting around, which I might raise to be like tech power or something. Though I might raise it more just melee. I don't know. I kind of want a reason to play melee classes. And, like, until I get the advanced jobs, I really can't play melee classes because my mag is doing nothing for them. Because I have nothing into Braver. I only have any investment into Bouncer. Yeah, I caught him. Alright. Yep. Let's see. We got 6. None of these are particularly high value. 8,000 bells. I'm thinking 8,000. 5,000. Okay, I was overshooting. I was giving them like 1,000 each at Nooklings, and I shouldn't have. Let's go get a new fishing rod, and then we'll go help Wisp. And then I might do some more fishing. I don't know. Having CJ in town means it's a pretty good idea to do some fishing. But yeah, if I had investment into Braver, then maybe, and I could always just change main class to a melee one, then subclass to Braver. Well, yeah, Braver. But that's not very productive for what I'm doing right now, so, you know. Wait, no, I'm doing the wrong thing. Sorry, boys. Wrong menu. I don't need you guys, I need the cabinet. I'm not very bright. Fishing rod. Like, I kind of want to get, Hunter Fighter raised up. Because those are pretty decent little classes to have. I mean, literally, Hunter is... I believe it's Hunter anyway, is effectively a go-to subclass for a lot of the classes. Even ones that don't make the most sense just looking at them. Like, you wouldn't think Force, the mage, would ever want Hunter as its subclass, but actually, you gain a good chunk of damage from a subclassed Hunter. So, it's kind of just good for everybody. Because a lot of what the Hunter does is it gives bonuses to your perfect attacks, which the Force does all the time. A ghost! There he goes. Yeah, you haven't done anything wrong except explode. Yeah, he has the same dialogue every time. Yeah, there'll be a nice reward in it for me. It'll probably be clothing that I won't care about, but I'll still help you, man. Yawning. But, yeah, like... And even, like, Fighter is pretty good as well. Like, they're both pretty good for boosting damage, which is why you generally kind of want them. I'm usually not the biggest fan of subclassing them, but I also basically never do, so, you know. That's why I'm like, yeah, I may as well try training them up a little. And at the moment, having one of them as my subclass may not be the worst idea. The problem being, I probably wouldn't be able to keep my armor equipped if I did. So, you know. Because my armor is pretty reliant on me having the defensive stats that I have now from having a level 75 Force as my subclass or main class normally. I know I could probably swap to my Summoner and still be going pretty well. The problem there would be my Summoner isn't really high enough level to be terribly productive. Though, Summoner is probably the best main class for raising subclasses with. Because the Summoner has a neat little trait that makes it so all experience earned by your Summoner, like your Summoner job, is applied 100% to whatever subclass you're running. Get back here. By the time I get over there, it's going to be on the other side again, isn't it? He was trying. So, like, raising a subclass on Summoner is nice. But I would still need to keep, Bouncer as one of the classes to maintain that defense. So it's like, I can't really raise a subclass right now because I need my armor for playing Bouncer. Though I am honestly kind of tempted to swap over to my Summoner just to not be as vulnerable. Like, I am not a fan of the Bouncer as a main class. It's so squishy. And it deals good damage, but it deals its damage via a lot of little hits. Which can get really annoying when you're just trying to evade and survive, but everything you're doing is a long set of animations with a lot of tiny hits of damage that leave you pretty vulnerable to damage. Which is why I'm usually just not the biggest fan of it, because it's like, well, I'd rather just play, you know, Force or Summoner. Classes that are just, they are vulnerable, yes, but they can stay mobile, dealing good damage while they are, you know, still evading. Summoner's better at that than Force, because Summoner can just attack with their pet and then move on, and their pet will continue to attack things while the Summoner itself is evading. Downside there is your pet tends to take the aggro, and that can cause problems. You can, as a Summoner, use a skill that makes it so that you take some of the damage your pet would take, which is actually valuable at times, because it helps you keep your pet alive by sacrificing a bit of your own HP. Which, if you're playing correctly, your own HP doesn't really matter, because your pet should always have the aggro. Unless you have someone else in your party who can take and hold aggro. Man, where is this last wisp? It's always the last one. Gives me trouble. That is a very good question. Where is it? I may not be able to help Wisp. But yeah, I spent a good chunk of today basically just talking about anime. I did learn that there is actually apparently a second Phantasy Star Online 2 anime. I knew there was an older one that was released around the time Chapter 4 released, and was basically released as promotion for Chapter 4. Like, the story of it takes place in-game a year before Chapter 4 begins. So it basically fills in some gaps. In, like, the intervening story. Which is pretty nice. And, like, I did really enjoy that anime. But yeah, there's apparently a episode or Phantasy Star Online 2 episode Oracle that basically tells the story of the first 3 episodes of the game, which is its own contained story arc. So like that does work. All I have to say is, if any of you watch it, prepare for a gut punch at Cena's story. Anyone who's watched the streams knows what I'm talking about, but yeah. You did it! You found all the pieces of my spirit. Come on, hand them over. Hurry! There you go, man. Perfect. It's all 5 pieces. I mean, it could be someone else's spirit there, too. Alright. Now, what are you gonna give me? Furniture. Alright. Give me something expensive. Or something a little on the expensive side. Another great judging the value items. An arcade mahjong game. Ain't alright. I mean, that is a pretty pricey thing, so. But yeah, I do think that'll probably be about it for today. The more I'm talking, the more, like, my stomach's getting a bit upset, so. It might be a good idea for me to pop a squat somewhere and, like, end the episode off. Yeah, here's a pretty good spot. You got this stump here. And we could see the, few animals wandering around in the background. So with that, I do thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Horizons. See you all then! And now in this end card, I would like to ask, if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.